Assertion: the modernization of Indian tradition did not result in withering away of caste. Reason: the proliferation of caste associations is the proof of continued significance of caste in the modern India. Right? Again, the correct answer is both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. You are able to understand that your conceptual understanding of the component of the syllabus is very important to answer such analytical questions. Right? Next, assertion is that caste is a closed status group. The reason is that the caste system in India is based on endogamy. Again, both A and R are true, and the R is the correct explanation of A. The correct chronological sequence of the following options would be 74th Constitutional Amendment Act, National Extension Services, Community Development Program, Ministry of Community Development, and Balwant Rai Mehta Committee. You have to tell what is the chronological sequence of each of these acts, each of these services, each of these programs to be introduced in the country. The correct option is that the first community development program was introduced, then National Extension Services, then Ministry of Community Development was made, then Balwant Rai Mehta Committee was introduced, and lastly 74th Constitutional Amendment Act was introduced in 1992. The correct sequence of the stages of history as outlined by Marx would be feudalism, capitalism, ancient society, primitive communism, socialism. Marx gives 5 stages of history in his theory of class struggle and in his theory of historical materialism. You have to tell what is that chronological sequence in which he identifies the stages of history. Again, you will have to be very thorough with the Karl Marx, because he is an important thinker, and you will have to understand that what is the chronological order of the stages of history that he gives. The correct answer is A. We start with primitive communism, followed by ancient society, feudalism, capitalism, and finally the one society that he aims for and he calls ideal, which is socialism. The correct sequence of the following steps in inductive research would be, to answer this question, you will have to be clear that what is inductive research and do not confuse it with deductive one. A. Looking for broad patterns, generalizations, or theories from themes or categories. Analyzing data to form themes or categories. Posing generalizations and theories from past experiences and literature. Asking open-ended questions to participants or recording field notes and gathering information. Even if you're only aware about the definition of inductive research, through logical reasoning, you will be able to answer this question. The correct answer is B, EDBAC. First, you will gather the information, then you will ask open-ended questions to the participants or record the field notes. Then you will analyze the data to form themes or categories. Then you will be looking for broad patterns, generalizations, or theories. And finally, you will be posing generalization and theories from past experiences and literature. Arrange the following options chronologically in terms of their location in various 5-year plans. Industrial development, Green Revolution, 20-point program, Manrega, or Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. Again, you have to know what are the years when these acts were introduced in the country. Right? The answer is A, B, C, E, D. First, industrial development came, then Green Revolution, then 20-point program, then Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, and finally Manrega. Who is the author of the book Capital, A Critique of Political Economy? The correct answer is Karl Marx. The next question, arrange the following books in the chronological sequence of their year of publication. Again, you can see that 2022 question paper has a lot of questions on books and authors. It has a lot of questions on social thinkers, sociologists as well. And other than that, it has a lot of questions on the policies and the years those policies have been introduced in the country. The correct answer to this is B, C, D, A, E. That is, the division of labor came first, then the rules of sociological methods, then suicide, then primitive classification, and finally the elementary forms of religious life. Again, an assertion and reasoning question. The assertion is that American society is an example of an achievement-based society. And the reason is American society is based on class differentiation rather than on caste. Again, American society is a society which is associated with modernity, and that is why the option A is correct. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A.